Welcome back to Where on Earth, the channel that finds the geography behind the most extraordinary stories on this planet. Here is a number that should stop you. Islands cover only about 5% of Earth's land surface, yet they contain roughly 20% of all species on Earth, a quarter of the world's bird species, a third of all reptile species. Extraordinary concentrations of plants and animals found nowhere else. Islands are evolution laboratories. They isolate life, separate populations, and allow species to change independently into something entirely new. Today we explore why islands are the most powerful engines of evolution on Earth, and why the same geography that made them extraordinary now makes them vulnerable. To understand this, we need one principle: isolation drives evolution. On continents, populations remain connected and continue exchanging genes. On islands, ocean barriers cut populations off. Small differences accumulate, adaptations spread. Over thousands of generations, new species emerge. The ocean around islands creates some of the strongest isolation on Earth. Species that arrive by chance find empty ecological niches with little competition. They diversify rapidly into forms rarely seen on continents. Island 1, the Galapagos. A volcanic chain around 900 kilometers west of Ecuador. Finch ancestors likely arrived from South America. On different islands, they adapted to different foods. Over time, one ancestral species became many. Darwin's visit helped inspire the theory of evolution by natural selection. Island 2, Madagascar. Separated from other landmasses for tens of millions of years, Madagascar evolved into a world of its own. Around 90% of its wildlife exists nowhere else. More than 100 species of lemur evolved from a single ancestral primate. Chameleons, baobabs, and countless unique species make Madagascar one of Earth's great biological treasures. Island 3, New Zealand. Isolated for around 80 million years, New Zealand had no land mammals for most of its history. Birds filled mammal roles. Giant moa replaced large grazers. Kiwi evolved as ground foragers. Kakapo became a flightless nocturnal parrot. In a world without mammal predators, many birds lost the ability to fly. Island 4, Hawaii. One of the most isolated island chains on Earth. A single ancestral finch gave rise to many honeycreeper species. Other unusual birds, snails, and insects evolved there. But extreme isolation also meant extreme vulnerability when humans introduced rats, pigs, mosquitoes, and disease. Many native species vanished. Island 5, Australia. Though a continent, Australia shares an island story. Long ocean isolation allowed marsupials to thrive while placental mammals dominated elsewhere. Kangaroos, wombats, koalas, and many others diversified to fill ecological roles found on other continents. What do these places teach us? Islands are cradles of new species and museums of ancient lineages. They generate biodiversity and preserve forms lost elsewhere. But species evolved without predators. Diseases or competitors are highly fragile when those arrive suddenly. When humans bridge the ocean barriers that once protected islands, millions of years of isolated evolution can collapse in decades. Islands are among the most extraordinary places on Earth. They show evolution running faster, stranger, and more creatively than anywhere else. And they remind us that geography is not background, it shapes life itself. Subscribe to Where on Earth for weekly geography that explains the world in ways nothing else does. Because the world looks very different when you understand what the ocean does to life.